You've decided you want to become a funded trader. Well, in this video, I'm going to be running through Breakout Prop, how to get started and how to actually use the trading terminal. It can be a little bit confusing at first, but hopefully after you watch this video, you guys will have no issues and you can get to trading. Shout out TraderMain for creating an actual good crypto prop firm that traders can leverage. If you guys want to get exclusive discounts for your challenges, make sure to use the code on the screen here. You'll also be supporting my channel. And yeah, let's jump into it. All right, so the first thing you guys are going to do is click the first link in the description below. You are going to go to the breakoutprop.com website and create an account. So press sign up. Here you're going to fill out your information. So first name, last name, date of birth, email, basic stuff, agree to the terms, and you are going to register an account. Once you register an account, you should get an email with an authentication saying that you now have an account. You are going to press that link. It is going to log you back into Breakout Prop, and then you can log in and get started. Now, once you log in, there should be a big button on the screen here that says choose your evaluation or buy evaluation. So here are all the different options that you can choose from. You can get a $5,000 account, a $10,000 account, all the way up to a $100,000 account. Now, what I recommend, guys, is at minimum a $50K account, okay? I don't think it's worth it trading with anything less than $50,000 because remember, we do have a drawdown. Your max drawdown is 6%. So really, you're not trading with $25,000. You're trading with 6% of $25,000, right? So like a little over 1,000 is going to be your drawdown here. And that doesn't really make sense. So I would recommend either choosing a 50K or a 100K account and choose the one-step evaluation type, guys. I see some people signing up with the two-step evaluation. Guys, the goal of this is to get funded as quickly as possible and start trading so you can get payouts, make back your challenge fee, and more. So to me, it doesn't really make sense to do the two-step, even though it is a little bit cheaper. To me, it just doesn't make sense. So if I were you, I would just choose the one-step evaluation. I personally have a $100,000 account. Again, you can use my code in the description to get a little bit of a discount here. So to pass the challenge, you need to make 10% total profit with a max drawdown of 6% and a max daily loss of 4%. So let's say I want to buy the 100K account. I'm going to press one-step evaluation, press 100K, enter all the information here, and then do the affiliate code, verify, and then purchase. Now, once you have purchased the evaluation, you're going to come over here to dashboard and press open terminal. Okay, this is actually where you trade from. This is just the dashboard to view your total profit and the total equity. So you're going to press open terminal here once you have an account. From there, you're going to log into your terminal, which I'm already logged in. But if you aren't logged in, you're just going to copy this in the login and then copy the password and paste it in there. Now, once you are logged in to your Breakout account, you should see your account number up here on the top right. At the top, you can see your total equity, the total P&L. I just started a 100K challenge just for the fun of it. As you can see, I'm around 10% away from the profit goal. And I'll kind of show you guys how I would go about passing a funded account. Keep in mind, it's not going to be instant, okay? When you're using good risk management, it might take you a few weeks or a few months to pass the challenge, okay? At maximum, maybe a month or two. But after you pass that challenge, now you have $100,000 that you can trade with and you can pay out at any time, and they've never denied a payout. So what I had trouble with when I started this account was I didn't know how to execute a trade, okay? Obviously at the bottom here, I can see my open positions, but how do you actually execute the trade? Holy shit, dude. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder, but that is loud, man. Okay, so what you're gonna do is go here to whatever coin you wanna trade. Let's say I wanna take a long position on Bitcoin. Okay, I'm just gonna press any one of these, maybe buy Bitcoin here. And here you can actually enter the trade, right? So I can do a limit order or a market order. Let's say I wanted to enter a market order at the current price. Make sure to press protection orders. This is how you set your stop loss and take profit. So let's say I want to enter a market order here at $113,000, okay? So what I'm gonna do is set this to market. Let's say I wanna put my stop loss here at $107,000, $107,000, that's my stop loss. And let's say my take profit is here, right? $124,000, okay? Something like this. So we want to change the lot size here to match our risk management. So if we're on a 100K account, we probably don't wanna risk more than $1,500 to $2,000 per trade, okay? On my funded account, on this Bitcoin swing position, I am risking $1,500. So let's do that, right? Let's risk $1,500. So all we're gonna do here is play with the lot size until this projected loss is at that $1,500 mark. Let's try like 0.3 lots, okay? A little bit too high. Let's say my invalidation is a little bit higher here because price is already kind of high. So let's say my invalidation for this trade is at $110,000. So change this to 0.4 lots. Let's do a little bit more, 0.5 lots. So in this case, my invalidation is right here. I'm entering a market long. This is not a long position I would take. I'm just using this as an example. And let's say my take profit is at these highs. So I am risking $1,800 to make $5,000. So this is going to be half of my profit target. So all I would need is 2 winning trades to pass my account at this risk to reward. And then I'd press send order and my order will be placed. Let's say I want to do a limit order. I can change it to limit. Let's say I want to take a long at $110,000. $110,000. My stop loss is going to be $105,000 and my take profit is going to stay the same at $124,000. So again, I want this projected loss to be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. Again, I don't want to be risking more than that because I want to give myself some buffer in case I get a few stop outs. I don't want to blow my account, right? So we're going to reduce this lot size a little bit. So 0.3 lots, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm risking $1,500 on this trade or 1.5% of my account, and my projected profit is going to be 4.2% of my account if this trade wins. So again, $1,500 to $2,000 risk per trade to actually pass the funded. Once you pass the funded, you can reduce the position size a little bit, maybe risk $1,000 per trade because now you're trading with live money and you can pay yourself out every single day. But to pass the funded, I would recommend increasing the risk a little bit. Like I said, $1,500 to $2,000. If you're on a 50K account, just divide those numbers by 2. So maybe risking around $1,000 per trade on a $50,000 account. And then I'll press order duration, good till canceled, and then I'll press send order, and that is how to do limit orders, right? So if you look at my ETH chart here, I actually have some limit orders in place as well. So oops, let me go here, ETH USD. So here are my limit orders. So I have a limit here, and then another limit here, and another limit here, and another limit here in case price goes lower. In this case, I've risked around $500 per each of these trades. So my thesis behind all of these limits here is that Ethereum will find a bottom somewhere around here and then continue the uptrend to 5K. And my profit is going to be around $4,500 to $5,000 depending on this trade. So if my thesis is correct here, I will hit my 5% target of my account, hopefully with the Bitcoin long as well, and I will be on my way to passing the funded just with these trades. You can also do lower time frame trading, right? On this funded, I'm swing trading currently, but you can also day trade as well. Just make sure that the math checks out. Here is the swing long position that I am currently in, that I have called inside of my pro Discord. If you guys want to follow my exact trades as well as the trades of other full-time traders, make sure to join the pro group. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Follow the trades of pros. It will also expedite helping you pass your funded account. So let's do some math here, okay? Last part of this video that I want to cover. So let's say I have a 100K funded account. Okay, let's say I am risking 1.5K per trade, which is stop loss included. And let's just say my average risk to reward is 2, okay? Is a 1 to 2. So this means I will only have to win 3 winning trades, okay? 3 winning trades here because I'm risking 1.5K to make 3K. So maybe like 3 trades here to pass my 100K funded account. Now, if you want to up the risk a little bit, you can do 2K per trade. In that case, you'll only have to win a few trades with a decent risk to reward to pass your funded. But the great thing about this is because your max drawdown is 6%, I can lose 4 trades in a row, 4 stop losses before I breach my account. If you have a proven system in place, like the strategies that I teach, it's very rare that you are going to lose 4 trades in a row. Something else you have to watch out for is the max daily drawdown. Okay, so this is going to be 4%, okay, which is why I never recommend being in more than 2 or 3 active trades at one time, okay? Because again, let's say you're in 3 different long positions and the market nukes for some reason. Well, now you hit your max drawdown of 4% and then your account is breached, okay? So stick to 1 to 2 trades at a time. Grow your account slow and steady. Don't full port your account trying to pass the funded. What we want to implement is good trading practices so that after we pass the funded account, we can actually continue to make profitable trades and get payouts. So this is just what I would recommend. Again, this is not financial advice. If you guys have your own system in place that works, then feel free to use it. But this is the risk management that I would recommend for passing a funded account. And then moving forward, after you pass your funded account, maybe you lower your position size from a 1.5K risk to now maybe a 1K risk per trade. Because now the account is live, you win a trade, you can cash out immediately. Let's say you pass the funded account, you risk $1,000 per trade, you hit a 1 to 2 risk to reward trade. Now you are up $2,000 in profit off of one trade on your funded account, and you keep 80% of those profits, right? 80 to 90% of those profits. So now you make back your challenge fee times 2 just off of that first winning trade. And that's assuming you're only risking 1K per trade on a 100K funded account, which is a 1% risk, which is very good risk management and which is what I would recommend. All right, guys, well, that is going to be it for this video. Again, if you guys want to check out Breakout Prop, make sure to click the first link in the description below. Use the code on the screen here to save some money on the challenge fees. And also it would help out myself a little bit as well. If you guys want to join the pro Discord and follow the trades of professional traders, that will also be in the description below. Only good things to say about Breakout. They've also recently been acquired by Kraken, which also goes to prove the validity of this prop firm. Again, they've never denied a payout ever. So if you have a proven system and you want to leverage the capital of prop firms, then I would highly recommend Breakout Prop for my crypto traders. Leave a like on the video if you guys have enjoyed. Comment down in the comment section below if I've helped you guys out. Subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I will see you guys next video.